Well, hello race fans, and welcome back to another edition of your Race Across America Daily Report. I'm your host, Jarek Wilhelmsen. Well, as you can see, we're in Monument Valley, and it's a bit windy today. We encountered a couple of our front-running teams, Team Feet and 4Mill, as they made their way through time stations in Tuba City and Kayenta, and they had a little bit of a struggle with the wind. Well, one thing that happens in the Race Across America is small medical issues that start at the beginning of the country tend to get worse as you cross the country. Our Media One journalist, Andrew Otto, is in Kansas with many of the front runners. He spent some time with Christoph Strasser and American Alberto Blanco, who are dealing with issues that are growing day by day. Let's take a look and see what's going on there.
Hey RAAM fans, I'm in Pratt, Kansas today. Pratt is the halfway point of the race, and I'm standing here in front of Starvin' Marvin's Barbecue. Owner Marvin Blake is handing out free water to all RAAM participants. While we're at the halfway point of the race, there is a saying in RAAM that the real race doesn't begin until the Mississippi. Despite injuries, complications, and other developments, this is still anybody's race. Men's solo leader Christoph Strasser pulled into Montezuma, Kansas at midnight on Saturday, where his crew sheltered him from the wind.
Los. Onto.
Strasser napped for about 5 minutes, took in some calories, and got back on the bike. Marco Bello passed Montezuma just after sunrise. Further down the road, RAAM fans Robert Giason and his daughter Rachel cheered him on.
My first RAAM crewing experience was back in '88. I worked for Cindy Steyer when she won, and we've just been following the race ever since then. This year, brought my daughter out, and we wanted to come out and give Marco all the support we could this year. We're hoping that he can win this year.
Alberto Blanco needed support of a different kind by Saturday. He had developed Schirmer's neck. A brace held his head up as he rode through Kansas in third place, ahead of Gerhard Gulewitz. Leah Goldstein still leads the women's solo field.
Hey, thanks a lot, Andrew. Now, our Media 2 journalist, Allison Otto, has been making her way through Colorado, where many of our riders have had to deal with some of the highest elevations in the race. And due to that, they've been experiencing some physical maladies of their own. So let's check in with her to see what she's discovered.
Hello and welcome to Day 5 of the Race Across America. I'm standing at the start of the Colorado Plains. This morning, many of the racers descended through the last of the Rocky Mountains, and we caught up with them to see how they were dealing with their aches and pains.
He's going like a machine, actually. Today he received like a fruit juice with the name Green Machine. And it really kicked him up, and he just went over the passes. It was really cool. He's in a very good spirit, very good mood.
Steep at the beginning, then downhill.
All downhill.
All downhill. You're good. Don't worry about it. I'll keep you on track. You know that. I'll tell you. All right? Don't worry.
How are your feet holding up?
They're holding up.
I'm not worried about them because I don't have to run on them. If I was gonna have to run on them, I'd be a little worried. But cycling, they get hot spots, thus the duct tape. But so far so good.
And last night was very tough. I just couldn't sleep. I tried a number of times to take about a half an hour break, and I couldn't sleep in that time. So then I ended up going back on the road again and falling asleep again. So then I ended up having to sleep in the back of the car for about an hour and a half. And just all that time, wasted time, I should have just initially took maybe 2 hours straight, and I would have been better off instead of trying to take constant half hours and wasted a bit of time that way. But then this morning, I just kind of feel a bit better again, That's the race, you can get ups and downs,
How have the winds today impacted you? Because they've been pretty strong.
Yeah, they're strong, but they've been good, I think coming up the last class there, the Vita Pass, the wind was behind me. and maybe a bit of a crosswind, but mostly behind me. Coming down now as well there was a bit of a crosswind, but the wind has been good overall, I think, you know.
The hills may be over, but now the racers will have to deal with the monotony of the Kansas plains.
Thanks a lot, Allison. Now, let's jump back to our teams division. Our Media 3 journalist, Michael Helmstead, spent some time with a very unique team, Team JDRF, who are riding some unique bicycles, tandems. And because of their bicycles, they have kind of an interesting advantage. Let's check in with Michael.
Thanks, Jarek. Mike Helmstead here with Media 3, where the energy is high and the competition is mounting as the teams make their way across the state.
Battle royal going out there, I'm telling you. They've just overtaken us. And then we've come back and overtaken them.
Ready for the
in front
Rockies?
of us again. Absolutely. And James and Nick have now, they're on their tail actually again.
Oh, Nick!
Not to worry, Nick, not to worry, we've got plenty of time. We've got another 4 days, mate. We'll catch up with them.
Longest train in the world, he's just said.
They both got caught.
No, bloody American got through, didn't he?
It's a wide range of terrain here in Arizona where teams have encountered some long climbs, steep descents, and even some flat stretches to make good time. Today I caught up with a unique team racing tandem bikes who were excited about their current pace.
My name is Rick Stewart.
I'm Hannah Stewart.
Roel Carago. Wade Baker, Team JDRF IGA. Nice speed. We hit 55? Hit 55. 130 RPMs. we were jamming. Good race. I'm loving it. It's great out here. Hey, tandem team. Team JDRF. Yeah. Sub 6. We're doing it. We're doing it. Sub 6.
About an hour ahead of our schedule right now, so
yeah, doing good. Glad to see you guys out
Captain's
here.
the man right here.
In Arizona for the Race Across America, I'm Mike Helmstead, getting back on the road. It's all yours, Jared.
Very cool, Michael. Thank you for that piece. Now, like every day, we're going to check in with our streaming video unit and our streaming video unit coordinator, Rochelle Lucas, to see what we have in store for you tomorrow.
Hey RAAM fans, Rochelle here. We are in La Vita, Colorado, making our way up to Trinidad with Trinidad. This is Andre Trinidad with me. He is with the documentary team. We're going to try and get him to the front of the pack today, so I don't know if we'll get any live streaming done, but we might do some from our iPhones at some of the time stops along the way, because we've got to catch up to Christoph, who is in the lead. He's about 1,400 miles in, and he's almost all the way through Kansas. So we're going to be doing a lot of driving today, but we are going to keep you updated on the road.
Well, thank you, folks. There's another daily report. Make sure to check in on our website at www.raceacrossamerica.org. And I want to point out something specific. Our media team blogs. There you can find more detailed information about the experiences they have with individual riders. If you're wondering what specifically is happening with a rider, a lot of our journalists are talking about just that. So check those blogs and you'll get a little bit more information. And in the meantime, we'll see you out there on the Race Across America.